everyone, this is Cassandra. You might know me as Lucid if you follow me on Facebook. I'm here to give you a 3-card reading for the day. It's 10/14, May 27th, 2014. The deck I'm using is the Angel Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. I just met them last week at a convention in Vancouver. I took an angel card reading class, and they're absolutely amazing and wonderful, just as wonderful as you think they would be. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys some cards for the day. The first card is the Two of Fire. It says, you've come into your own, new partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. If you're debating on moving forward with something and you might be by yourself, you might want to consider working with someone else, or if you are already working with someone else, it's probably a good idea to keep moving forward with that. I got this card a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if you can tell, but the guy in the brown hair really stood out to me for some reason. So maybe one of these people resembles someone you're supposed to meet or someone you're supposed to connect with. It's really important to be open to new connections too. Don't close your energy off. If you think that you're supposed to be doing something on your own, then it's a good possibility you're not, because we're not really supposed to do anything alone, I'm starting to realize. So, that's the first one for the day to keep in mind. The second card I pulled was the Hermit. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. It's Archangel Raziel. This is a little bit ironic for me, since me and my dog Doji are going up to hike Angel's Rest today, and I was purposely going to connect with Archangel Ariel. So yeah, don't be afraid to connect within today. If you're really busy and you don't have time to actually sit down and meditate and spend, 20, 30, an hour, just do it while you're doing chores, do it while you're at work, do it when you're stressed out, do it when you're alone, do it anytime. You can connect to your breath, and it doesn't have to be a whole big session. It's really easy to just connect to your breath and actually start letting go of your thoughts, your actual brain thoughts, the ones that you're trying to work through your logical mind, instead of just letting yourself be at peace. And then that's when the actual divine intuition thoughts start coming in, is when you can calm your mind. So don't feel like you have to sit down for, an hour and spend this time alone. It's not necessarily what you have to do if you don't have time, so don't worry about that. And then our third card, another Archangel, who I was just talking about, Archangel Ariel, 11 for strength, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. She's on a big cat. It looks like a tiger of some sort. I was planning on connecting to a lion, but whichever you feel like fits with you and brings you most strength. So if you do come to any conclusions in this quiet time, in this meditation, or throughout the day, if you realize things that you've done or that someone else has done, or whatever, that you don't really agree with, like, it's okay to forgive yourself. It's okay to forgive them. It's a sign of strength, not a sign of weakness. If you've ever noticed, like, it's a lot easier to get mad and to get angry lash out on people instead of actually giving them compassion and understanding and forgiveness. And once you start forgiving these things that you've been holding on to, that's when things actually start to change, because that's when you start opening doors for other energies to come in. If you're still holding on to these things and you're still worried, that's what your energy is going to keep bringing in. It's going to keep bringing in that situation. It's going to keep bringing in more situations like that until you learn how to move past it. And this is a great way to move past it, is forgiveness. And it takes strength to do that. So another thing about today, you might see twos. There's a 2 of fire, passion. We also pulled 2 of the archangel cards, and those came out to 9/11. So you might be seeing the light worker code 9/11 today, so keep your eye out. And then lastly, I wanted to pull a totem card, animal card. I always like to pull those, at least one for each of my days. So let's see what we pull for everyone. I pulled giraffe, which is foresight. You're able to see what's in store for the future. That's why they have big, long necks. That's why it's saying, like, use your intuition. Use something that's taller than your body, basically. It's in you, and it is your intuition. So don't be afraid to connect to those feelings, to connect to that intuition that is coming in, because you are able to see further past what you probably think you already do every day. So don't be afraid to connect to that energy, and don't be surprised if you start seeing giraffe today, to remind you to keep doing that. And I want to pull another one for some reason. And I pulled lizard, which is dream time. Pay attention to your dreams and visions. If any time this foresight, this seeing into the future, seeing past what you think that you can see, it might come to you as visions. It might come to you as dreams too. So don't be surprised. Pay really good attention. Yeah, those visions that you might randomly get in your head during the day, especially when you're calm and in that meditative state, you might get visions, and pay attention to them, because that's your intuition. You think it's just you, and you think it's just your mind, but when you're in that calm state and those things come to you, that's your intuition talking, and it wants you to listen to it. Also, if you don't remember your dreams, you can ask your angels or your guardians or whatever you believe that is surrounding you to help you remember them. And that's a great way to start remembering your dreams again. That's what I started doing. So, and it actually worked. It might not work the first time, so don't give up faith, but you'll get closer and closer each time. And then once you realize that you did it, it feels really amazing. So yeah, just a few things for today. I look forward to doing these card readings pretty much every day. And yeah, I thank you guys very much. You guys can find me on Facebook, Lucid Empyrean. I have a couple Twitter accounts and all that, but I can post that at the bottom. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.